Hello again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to a new class, to class number 175. We have exactly 21 classes left, counting today's class. Counting today's class, we have 21 classes left. By the time we finish the class today, we will have only 20 classes left. 4 full weeks, 1 month. So we're finishing our 8th month of class. Not bad. We're getting closer and closer to the end. All right, let's begin with a short review of class number 174 on camera number 1, please. Let's go. All right, yes. Now, yesterday we were talking about signing. You know, you sign your name at the bottom of a document, or at the end of a contract, you sign your name. And in Spain, you sign often on the margins of the other pages, or you put your initials. You say BC, we say the iniciales. You put your initials, you initial the document. Inicializas el documento. We say in English, you initial, bizarro, the document, and then you sign your name at the end. Now remember, apuntarse para un curso is to sign up for. Up for, to sign up. Have you signed up? ¿Te has apuntado? No, I haven't signed up. You haven't signed up for the course. No, I haven't signed up for the course. And why haven't you signed up for the course? I haven't signed up for the course because I don't want to sign up for the course. And why don't you want to sign up for the course? I don't want to sign up for the course because I don't have time to follow the course properly. Maybe next year. I have a lot of work this year. And maybe next year I'll sign up for the course. If I find that next year I have enough time, next academic year, next September, October, if I find that I have enough time to follow the course well, then I'll think about signing up for it. I'll think about signing up. Lo pensaré. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah. I'll think about it. I'll take it into consideration. I'll consider the possibility. I'll think about it seriously. I'll think about signing. I'll think about signing up for the course. If next fall, próximo otoño, I have enough time to follow it properly. But if I don't have enough time to follow it properly, I won't sign up for it. I don't like to sign up for courses that I'm not going to take good advantage of. You have to take good advantage of a course. And if I see, if it's clear that I'm not going to be able, if it's clear that I'm not going to be able to take good advantage of the course, then I'm not going to sign up for it. If I don't make the most of the course, to take good advantage of the course, to make the most of the course, if it's clear to me that I'm not going to make the most of the course, then I'm not going to sign up for it. Yeah. I don't like to sign up for things that I'm not going to do properly, don't you? What do you think? So that's why I'm not going to sign up for it. Apuntarse para, to sign up for. Okay, also yesterday's class, we were doing the opposites. That's very easy. What's the opposite of wet? The opposite of wet is dry. What's the opposite of up? The opposite of up is down. What's the opposite of left? The opposite of left is right. What's the opposite of right? The opposite of right is wrong, perhaps, or left, depending on the context. All right. And what's the opposite of down? The opposite of down is up. What's the opposite of over? The opposite of over is under. Okay. If this is a bar, un listón, you go over it or you go under it. If it's a bridge, you can fly over the bridge on your plane, or you can fly under the bridge. All right. What's the opposite of over? Under. What's the opposite of below? Above. Okay? Yes. The cup is below the pen. The ceiling is above the pen. All right? Now the cup is going under the pen. And now the cup is going over the pen. All right? What's the opposite of black? The opposite of black is white. What's the opposite of heavy? The opposite of heavy is light. What's the opposite of bright? The opposite of bright is dim. D-I-M. tenue, poco brillante. Bright is deslumbrante, que deslumbra. Yeah, what's the opposite of bright? Dim. All right, what's the opposite of sharp? The opposite of sharp, encuentro yo uno, sharp. The opposite of sharp is blunt. Escrito blunt. Cuando es punte, una punta. Si es un filo, afilado, the opposite of sharp is dull. All right, D-U-L-L. What's the opposite of intelligent? Dumb. Stupid. Oh, what's the opposite of interesting? Boring or dull. Yes, fue una sesión aburrida. Roma, de Romo. No afilado, poco afilado. Sharp. Ouch, sharp. Yes, the edge of this piece of paper. Oh, it's sharp. You can cut yourself, a paper cut, but it's sharp. It's not dull. Now the point is sharp. It's not blunt. The opposite of clean is dirty. Yeah, the opposite of clean is dirty. And the opposite of open is closed. The opposite of good is bad. The opposite of horrible is wonderful. Yeah. The opposite of rich is poor. And the opposite of love, what's the opposite of love? Lo contrario del amor. What's the opposite of love? Is the opposite of love hate? Or is the opposite of love indifference? Yeah, it's an interesting debate. The opposite of love, I love you, I hate you. It's definitely the opposite. But I love you, or who are you? I don't care who you are. I'm indifferent to who you are, where you are, what you do. You don't exist in my scheme of things. Is that the opposite of love? Total indifference? What's the opposite of cold? Hot. What's the opposite of high? Low. What's the opposite of raise? Lower. What's the opposite to put up? Or to hold up? To put down. What's the opposite of to fold? To unfold. Okay, what's the opposite of to pick up? To put down. What's the opposite of to open? To close. What's the opposite of long? Short. What's the opposite of effective? Ineffective. What's the opposite of efficient? Inefficient. What's the opposite of smart? Dumb. What's the opposite of elegant? Sloppy. Okay, there are a lot of opposites. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello everyone, I'm Natasha, your teacher, and I'm here with Marina, a student you all know, I'm sure you do. How are you, Marina?
Really happy to be here.
Okay, and have you studied for today's class?
Oh yes, as usual.
Do you know we're going to review everything they did last class? So basically we have to review a lot, okay, because we have to review 2 different things, as you know, okay? The first thing that we're going to review is to sign up for something. And the second thing is opposite. So we're going to work on adjectives, okay? All right, first point, to sign up. Let's ask Marina what sign up means.
In Spanish?
Yes.
Apuntarse.
Okay, very good. O matricularse, apuntarse o matricularse, okay? To sign up for something, okay? Let's practice it. We're going to practice it with a lot of questions, okay? Marina, is the deadline to sign up tomorrow?
Oh yes, the deadline to sign up is tomorrow, so you'd better hurry up.
Have you signed up already?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and using sign up?
Yes, I have already signed up.
Very good. Yes, I have already signed up, okay? So the past simple and the past participle, pay attention because we pronounce it with the same amount of syllables. To sign up and I signed up, okay, with the D sound. Okay, the next one is for you at home, okay? Ask me if it was free to sign up. Ask me if it was free to sign up. Very good. Was it free to sign up? Was it free to sign up? I don't know. Let's get Marina to reply.
Yes, it was free to sign up.
Very good. Okay, Marina, the next one is for you. Has he signed up for German lessons?
Yes, he has signed up for German lessons.
And if we contract?
Yes, he signed up for German lessons.
Very good. Yes, he's signed up for German lessons, okay? And be careful with the pronunciation. Signed up for German lessons. I don't want to hear that G anywhere, okay? It's silent, totally silent. Really, we say sign as if it were S-A-I-N, sign, okay? The next one is for you at home. How many students signed up for the course? How many students signed up for the course? Very good. 25 students signed up for the course. 25 students signed up for the course. Okay, the next question is for Marina. Ask me what class I last signed up for.
What class did you last sign up for?
Sign.
What
did you
class
say? Sorry.
did you sign up for?
Did you last sign up?
Did you last sign up for?
Are you saying a D?
Sign.
Ah,
Sign.
Okay,
sign.
one more time.
What class did you last sign up for?
Very good. What class did you last sign up for? The last class I signed up for was a dance class, okay? Marina, what was the last class you signed up for?
The last class I signed up for was French classes.
Ah, very good, okay. All right, at home, okay? Will you sign up for the course first thing tomorrow morning? Will you sign up for the course first thing tomorrow morning? Let's ask Marina what first thing tomorrow morning is.
Mañana a primera hora.
Very good. I'm so happy with Marina. She translates everything I ask her, okay? So will you sign up for the course first thing tomorrow morning? Very good. Yes, I will. Okay. Now we're going to work on opposites, okay? I'm going to say a sentence and you have to tell me what the opposite of that adjective is. It'll start off easy, but it'll get more and more difficult, okay? Marina, you ready?
Yes, I am.
What's the opposite of hot? The opposite.
The opposite of hot is cold.
Very easy. The opposite of hot is cold. Next one, Marina. What's the opposite of bad?
The opposite of bad is good.
Very good. The opposite of bad is good. A piece of cake so far, right? The next one, okay? What's the opposite of loose?
The opposite of loose is tight.
Okay, now be careful with the pronunciation of loose, okay? It's with an S sound. Because if we say a Z sound, what does it mean? Marina. Lose and loose.
The verb?
Yeah. So if we say it with a Z sound, it means perder. But if it's with an S sound, it means how do you
Suelto.
Say? Suelto, okay? So what's the opposite of loose?
Tight. The opposite of loose is tight.
Very good. The opposite of loose is tight, okay? The next one is for you at home, okay? What's the opposite of smooth? What's the opposite of smooth? Very good. Let's see if Marina knows it. I know they got it right. Let's see if you got it right.
The opposite of smooth is rough.
Very good. What is smooth?
Suave.
Suave al tacto, okay? And rough? Como áspero un
áspero.
poco, okay? Like to when you touch it.
Rugoso as well.
Exactly. She's a very good translator, okay? The next one, Marina. What's the opposite of wide?
The opposite of wide is narrow.
Very good. The opposite of wide is narrow. Okay, the next one for you at home, okay? What's the opposite of cooked? What's the opposite of cooked? Very good. Let's see if Marina knows it.
The opposite of cooked is raw.
Very good. Very good. I'm so happy with Marina. The opposite of cooked is raw. Okay, the next one. What's the opposite of proud?
The opposite of proud is humble.
Very good. The opposite of proud is humble. Okay, what's humble?
Humilde.
Very good. She knows everything. Okay, the next one. What's the opposite of loud?
The opposite of loud is quiet.
Or soft.
All right, or soft.
Okay, thank you very much, Marina. You did a great job. You did a great job as well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right. Simply asking questions with why. I teach English. Why do you teach English? I teach English because I need money. Why do you need money? I need money because I need to eat. Why do you need to eat? I need to eat because I need to live. Why do you need to live? To tell you the truth, I don't know why. Okay. And why don't you know why? I don't know why because I don't know anything. And why don't you know anything? Because it's impossible to know anything for sure in this life. Okay, let's go to camera 1 and continue with why. All right? Yeah. I'm crying. Why are you crying? Maria's angry today. Why is Maria angry today? Because she gets angry every day. Really? She gets angry every day? Yeah. Why does she get? Why does she get angry every day? Because she's an irritable person by nature. Really? She's an irritable person by nature. Yeah. Why is she an irritable person by nature? Because her father's an irritable person too. And why is her father an irritable person too? How do I know? Am I supposed to know everything? Why should I know? Well, you should know. But I don't know why her father is irritable. I'm tired of this class. Well, why are you tired of this class? Because I'm tired of teaching English. Well, why are you tired of teaching English? Because I've been teaching it for too long. You've been teaching it for too long? Yes, I've been teaching English for too long. Why have you been? Why have you been? Why have you been teaching English for so long? Well, because I don't know how to do anything else. I don't know how to do anything else. You don't? Well, why don't you know how to do anything else? Well, because I never learned another trade. Another what? Trade. Hombre, trade is comercio, no? International trade? Comercio internacional? Yes, but trade has other meanings too. Ah, what's the meaning in this case? In this case, trade means oficio. No me sé otro oficio. No sé. I don't know how. I don't know any other trade. Oh, really? And why don't you know any other trade? Well, because I've been teaching English for too long. And why did you become an English teacher? Me? Why did I become a teacher? Because by accident. And why did you become a teacher by accident? Well, because I needed to earn money when I was 22. And why did you need to earn money? Because my parents weren't rich. And why weren't your parents rich? Well, my parents weren't rich because my father wasn't a rich man. And why wasn't your father a rich man? Well, because most people in this world aren't rich. Really? Yeah, most people in this world aren't rich. And why aren't most people in this world rich? Because it would be impossible. That the world doesn't work that way. You have rich people and less rich people and poor people. That seems to be the status. It's changing very slowly now. Well, slowly, no, it's changing quickly now. But maybe your grandchildren will be rich, and my grandchildren will be rich, and in the third world, the developing world, yes, the grandchildren of today, their grandchildren will be university graduates. Who knows? Now, I'm starting to get a little tired of teaching on TV. And why are you starting to get tired? Because it's too much work. It's too much work for you, Richard. You like to work. Yes, I do. I like to work. But this is constant. It never stops. It never stops. No, it never stops. Oh, why doesn't it ever stop? Why doesn't it ever stop? Yes, why doesn't it ever stop? Because it's a never-ending story. La da da. It's a never-ending story. Teaching English on television. And why is it a never-ending story? Because we need to create content. Really? Why do you need to create content? Because a television station without content isn't really a television station. It's simply a tube with nothing inside. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. So you need to create content. Yes, we need to create interesting content. Interesting? Well, why do you need to create interesting content? Oh my God, if the content is boring, people won't watch. Fijaos cómo pronuncio la contracción de will not. Si los contenidos que creamos aquí son malos, la gente no nos verá. if the content that we create, content en inglés es singular, el contenido, no los contenidos. If the content of this channel is bad, the people won't want, no querrán las personas, la gente no querrá, won't want. ¿Oís la diferencia? Won't es una O muy cerrada. Won't want. People won't want to watch this channel, and they'll change to another channel. And then our sponsors will stop paying money. Nobody will love us. We will be, ignored by everybody, and we will start to lose money because we need to pay my salary, Maria's salary, and many other salaries. And these lights and cameras are expensive. So that's why, es por eso. That's why we need to create interesting content, stimulating content, good courses in which people enjoy watching this television show or television channel, and they enjoy learning. And they learn directly and indirectly by watching this channel. Okay? Yes, but why did you create this channel, Richard? Well, why not? I don't know. TV is normally game shows, tertulias, news, sitcoms, situation comedies. Why did you create a channel only for English? Why did I create a channel only for English? Well, why not? Why not is not a good answer, Richard. My friend, why not is the best answer in the world. Why not is my philosophy in life. When people ask me, why did you come to Spain? I say, why not? Why did you start your own business? Well, why not? Why did you marry that woman? Well, why not? All right, can you see a reason why? Look at her. Don't you understand? And why do you live in Spain? Well, why not? Is there any reason why I shouldn't? Why not? Why did you answer the door when opportunity knocked? Well, why not? You always need the opportunity knocks every day. Yes. It knocks every day, so open the door. Why not? You never know what's behind the door, and usually it's something good. All right. Why not? I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Why? Why did you? Why do you? Why does your sister live in Colorado? Why have you been so difficult lately? Why wouldn't you like to be a millionaire? I would like to be a millionaire. Really? Why wouldn't you? What's the problem? I would love to be a millionaire. Why wouldn't you like to be a millionaire? I enjoy playing with paper clips. Why do you enjoy playing with paper clips? I'm a nervous person. Why are you a nervous person? Spain doesn't export oil. Why doesn't Spain export petroleum, oil? Why doesn't Spain export oil? Spain is an important country. Why is Spain an important country? It's a rich country. Why is it a rich country? Formulating the interrogative. I recommend you do it forever if possible. See you in a few minutes.
Hello there, and you're very welcome today. Good to see you again. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you're ready to practice. And here we have Anna. How are you? Anna of the many names.
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Okay, I think we can call you Anna Five Names.
Okay.
Anna Five Names. Okay, so Anna Five Names is going to help us, but you must help us too. Okay, so as she speaks, I want you to speak as well. And we're going to practice with questions with why. Why? Okay, long questions with why. So, for example, the Irish and the Scottish like each other because they are Celts.
The Irish and the Scottish.
With why?
Why do the Irish and the Scottish like each other?
Very good. And one more time.
Why do the Irish and the Scottish like each other?
Very good. So why do? Because it's plural. Why do the Irish and the Scottish like each other? I eat bananas because I like them.
Why do you eat bananas?
Very good. We teach English because people need to speak it.
Why do we teach English?
Okay, and one more time.
Why do we teach English?
Very good. We teach English because people need to speak it. We teach English because people need to speak it. People need to speak it. Why do we teach English? Okay. The Second World War broke out because Hitler invaded Poland.
Why did the Second World War break out?
Break out. Very good. And again?
Why did the Second World War break out?
Very good. And what does break out mean in this case? War breaks out. How would you
It
say that?
means to start, to
start.
explode, like.
Okay, so war broke out. War breaks out, war broke out. Why did the Second World War break out? Cities get polluted because too many people drive to work.
Why do cities get polluted?
Okay, do you drive to work?
No, I don't.
Okay. So cities get polluted because too many people drive to work. Dogs make great pets because they are very loyal.
Why do dogs make great pets?
Okay, and loyal. What does loyal mean?
In Spanish,
Yes.
leal. No?
Okay, so dogs make great pets. Dogs make great pets because they're very loyal. He cuts himself shaving because he doesn't change the blade very often.
Why does he cut himself shaving?
Okay, why does he cut himself shaving? Okay, if the blade is sharp, it's good. What's the opposite of sharp for a blade?
I don't know.
You can say dull or blunt.
You can say what?
Dull
Dull.
or blunt. Like a dull person, you can say
Okay.
a dull blade. So he cuts himself because the blade is blunt or because it's dull. Okay? Bees sting to protect themselves.
Why do bees stink?
Okay?
Sting.
Say again.
Why do bees sting?
Okay? Skunks, the American animal skunk that has a bad smell, skunks stink to protect themselves.
Why do skunks?
Skunks.
Okay. Why do skunks stink?
Okay, and again.
Why do skunks stink?
Okay, so a skunk is a black and white American animal that has a bad smell. So why do skunks stink? Stink, smell bad, stink. Bees sting to protect themselves.
Why do bees sting?
Okay, and with skunks?
Why do skunks stink?
Okay, so why do bees sting? Why do skunks stink with a K? Okay, I read books because I love reading.
Why do you read books?
Very good. I love Spain because it's a great country.
Why do you love Spain?
Okay, I like my job because people fascinate me.
Why do you like your job?
Very good, very good. I'm lucky because I work with talented people.
Why are you lucky?
Very good. So I'm lucky because I work with talented people. Why are you lucky? Our teachers are good because they're dedicated and committed to their students.
Why are your teachers good?
Very good. So why are your teachers good? Okay. He got sick of the song because he listened to it 30 times in one day.
Why did he get sick of the song?
Okay. Do you ever get sick of songs
All the time, yes.
because you listen to them too much?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. He was thirsty because he was dehydrated.
Why was he dehydrated?
Okay. Or why was
he thirsty?
why was he thirsty?
Okay.
And again.
Why was he thirsty?
Okay, and be careful of the pronunciation. Why was he thirsty? Why was he thirsty? Okay. He was brave because he wasn't afraid of anything.
Why was he brave?
Okay, so he was brave because he wasn't afraid of anything. He stopped talking because they told him to shut up.
Why did he stop talking?
Okay, when was the last time somebody told you to shut up?
I can't remember.
Okay, okay. They came here because I asked them to come.
Why did they come here?
Very good. So they came here in the past. They came here because I asked them to come. Because I asked them to come. Why did they come here? She never got here because they forgot to tell her.
Why did she never? Why didn't she get here?
Okay, okay. Or she never got here. So you could say.
Why did she never get here?
Why did she never get here? So you can say, why did she never get here? Or you could also say,
Why didn't she get here?
or why didn't she ever get here?
Okay. Oh, sure.
Okay, so try those again.
Why did she never get here? Why didn't she ever get here?
Very good. And the meaning is the same. Why did she never get here? Why didn't she ever get here? Okay. She wore a scarf because it was freezing.
Why was she wearing a scarf?
Okay, or she wore a scarf in the past.
Why did she wear a scarf?
Okay, so why did she wear a scarf? She wore a scarf. Why did she wear a scarf? The song was a hit because he was a great musician.
Why was the song a hit?
Okay, and a hit, what is a hit in relation to music?
It's a success.
Okay, so it was a hit. Okay, the song was a hit because he was a great musician. One more time.
Why was the song a hit?
Okay, and the song.
The song, okay.
So
Why
say
was
again?
the song a hit?
Okay, this is your only pronunciation mistake. Why was the song a hit? Now, here's an expression for you. He let the kingdom slip through his fingers because he was a bad king. He let it slip through his fingers because he was a bad king.
Why did he let the kingdom slip through his fingers?
Okay, and what do you think it means? He let this kingdom slip through his fingers because he was a bad king.
It means to lose it.
Yes. Okay, so something is in your hands and you lose it. It slips through your fingers. So he let the kingdom slip through his fingers because he was a bad king. Once more.
Why did he let the kingdom slip through his fingers?
And one more time.
Why did he let the kingdom slip through his fingers?
Very good, very good. Okay. He was homesick because he missed home.
Why was he homesick?
Very good. Okay, and one last time. He let the kingdom slip through his fingers because he was a bad king.
Why did he let the kingdom slip through his fingers?
Okay, now don't let English slip through your fingers. To slip through your fingers. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Keep practicing. Keep using your voice. Keep talking to yourself, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
All right, welcome back. I'm here because I'm your teacher. I'm here in front of you, speaking to you because I'm your teacher. Your. Yellow, yedra, your. I'm your teacher. So logically, lógicamente, if I weren't your teacher, I wouldn't be here. All right? I'm going to change to camera 1 because Maria wants me to change. I'm going to change. I'm going to change to camera 1 because Maria wants me to change. If she didn't want me to change, I wouldn't change. If she didn't want me to change, I wouldn't change. But I need to change. Okay, let's change. All right. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because I'm not looking at Maria. Se le caen las cosas a Maria. Did you hear me think? My God, she frightened me. Yeah. I'm looking at you because I'm not looking at Maria. But if I were, con lo que me cuesta no mirarla ahora, if I were looking at Maria, I wouldn't be looking at you. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because Maria dropped her sound equipment, her headphones. Okay, she has a big, heavy duty headphone with a big microphone. It's impressive. Wow, it looks important. Okay, and it fell. So I'm laughing because she dropped her headphone. If she hadn't dropped her headphone, I wouldn't be laughing now. I'm having trouble concentrating. I'm having trouble, me está costando centrarme. I'm having trouble concentrating because Maria's making a lot of noise. If she weren't making so much noise, I wouldn't have so much trouble concentrating, okay? I'm sitting here looking at you because I'm your teacher. I'm sitting here. Estoy usando el presente continuo, eh? I'm sitting here looking at you because I'm your teacher. Logically, if I weren't, si yo no fuera, if I weren't, no if I wasn't. If I wasn't, se traduciría si yo no era, o si yo no estaba. If I weren't your teacher, si no fuera vuestro profe. If I weren't your teacher, I wouldn't be sitting here. Eso es condicional continuo. I wouldn't be sitting here looking at you and talking to you. I always hold a pen in class because it makes me feel more secure. If it didn't make me feel more secure, I wouldn't hold a pen in class. I like to play with a paper clip in class because I'm a nervous person. If I weren't, es una sola sílaba, no se dice weren't. If I weren't a nervous person, I wouldn't play with a paperclip all the time, okay? Yeah, I'm wearing an orange sweater because I'm wearing this sweater because Maria likes it. I don't. If Maria didn't like it, I wouldn't wear it. I'm married to my wife. Fijaos que digo to, no with. I'm married, estoy casado a mi mujer en inglés, no con. I'm married to my wife because I love her. If I didn't love her, I wouldn't be married to her. And I live with her because I love her. If I didn't live with her, I wouldn't. No, if I didn't love her, al revés. If I didn't love her, I wouldn't live with her. Yeah. I drink water in class because sometimes I get thirsty. If I didn't get thirsty, I wouldn't drink water in class. Yeah. Mr. Obama is the President of the United States because he's an intelligent man. If he weren't an intelligent man, he wouldn't be the President of the United States. The world is round. Yeah. Why? Because it's not flat. If the world were flat, logically, it wouldn't be round. If the world were flat, it wouldn't be round. I'm a man because I'm not a woman. If I were a woman, I wouldn't be a man. Okay? I'm tall because my father is tall. If my father weren't tall, I wouldn't be tall. I'm an English teacher. I'm an English teacher because I don't know how to do anything else. If I knew how to do something else, I wouldn't be an English teacher. I'm poor because I'm a teacher. If I weren't a teacher, maybe I wouldn't be poor. All right? It's rich and teaching are paradoxical. They don't go together. Okay? You say in Spanish, pasar más hambre que un maestro del pueblo. Well, it's because teachers in general don't earn a lot of money. Okay? And I'm a happy person because I have a healthy attitude about life. If I didn't have a healthy attitude about life, I probably wouldn't be a happy person. I like my job because I like to teach. If I didn't like to teach, I wouldn't like my job. Interesante ejercicio este. Hago declaraciones, afirmaciones en el presente. Me gusta mi trabajo porque me gusta enseñar. Y luego lo convierto en una conclusión lógica usando en todo su esplendor el condicional. Enseño porque me gusta. Si no me gustara, no enseñaría. I teach because I like it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't teach. I'm here because I'm your teacher. If I weren't your teacher, I wouldn't be here. I'm sitting because I'm not standing. If I were standing, logically, I wouldn't be sitting. I'm looking at you because I'm not looking at Maria. But if I were looking at Maria, I wouldn't be looking. Condicional continuo aquí. If I were looking, if I were, si yo estuviera, if I were looking at Maria, I wouldn't be looking at you. I'm starting to sweat. Can't you tell? I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat because the lights are hot. If the lights weren't hot, weren't, no digamos, por favor, weren't. Okay? If the lights weren't hot, I wouldn't be sweating, or I wouldn't be starting to sweat. Yeah. I'm having a good time. Me lo estoy pasando muy bien. I'm having a good time because I enjoy teaching. If I didn't enjoy teaching, I wouldn't be having a good time now. All right? Yes. All right. I'm teaching you because your English isn't perfect. But if your English were perfect, I wouldn't be teaching you. You're watching me because your English isn't perfect. But if your English were perfect, probably you wouldn't be watching me. It would not be a good use of your time. You should change to another channel, okay? And not watch me, because I'm here to teach English, not to teach history or anthropology. All right, but I have to go now. It's been fun. I've enjoyed this segment. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hello there and welcome to part 3 of class 175. My name's David Wardell and today we're going to look at the second conditional again, yeah? But we have to practice it. Today I'm here with Marina. How are you today, Marina?
Delighted to be here.
Are you?
Yes,
And
with you.
and with such a perfect accent.
Thank you. Thank
That
you
is
very
very,
much.
very good. I'm always in awe of your perfect accent. But let's see how you do with some vocabulary first of all, okay, Marina?
All right.
The first word is... Now, first of all, I want you to read it at home, the first word, which is down there somewhere. Very good. Otherwise. Otherwise. What does otherwise mean, Marina?
De otra forma,
Yeah?
de otra manera.
Yeah, de otro modo, si no, blah, blah. Otherwise, I'll do something terrible, yeah? Otherwise, I'll give you more numbers to do, which you hate. No. Okay, number 2 is... A ver. Very good. Easy. Peaceful. Peaceful. What does peaceful mean?
Pacífico.
Pacífico. And in English?
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Perfect. Okay. And the first word again was otherwise, wasn't it? So repeat
Yes.
that.
Otherwise.
Otherwise. Perfect. Oh, yeah, maravilloso. Okay, the third word is a difficult one. Can you say it? ¿Cómo se dice esto? Owl. 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 What does owl mean? I'm not in pain. I'm just saying owl.
Búho.
Boar, boar. Both words are lovely, aren't they? Owl and boar. I love them.
Yes.
Okay, the next word is... A ver. Very good. Old-fashioned. Old-fashioned. Now, what does old-fashioned mean, Marina?
Pasado de moda.
Pasado de moda. And in English?
Old-fashioned.
Okay, and I didn't even get you to say owl. Say owl.
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 Owl. Perfect.
Owl.
Perfect. Owl, boar. An old-fashioned. And the last word is down there somewhere. Good. On behalf of. On behalf of. Now, can you say that for me?
En nombre de.
Good. And in English?
On behalf of.
On behalf of. Very good. On behalf of the. On behalf of. Of course, when we say it quickly, the of becomes of. Of. On behalf of my boss, on behalf of this, a cup of tea, not a cup of tea, cup of tea, those things. Okay, so we have otherwise, we have peaceful, we have owl, we have old-fashioned, and we have on behalf of. On behalf of. Okay, so now the second conditional. We know how we construct the second conditional, yeah, the past and the would, that sort of thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a sentence. I want you to change the sentence into a second conditional. For example, if I say, I teach because I need money, I want you to convert that into a second conditional. So if you didn't need money, you wouldn't teach. Yeah? Fácil, no?
Yes.
So if you didn't need money, you wouldn't teach. Repeat.
If you didn't need money, you wouldn't teach.
Very good. In casa, if you didn't need money, you wouldn't teach. Repeat. Very good. Now let's see if you can do this one. It's a bit complicated, but you have to think a little bit, but we'll see. You're looking at me because I'm talking to you. You're looking at me because I'm talking to you. Now how do you make that into a second conditional? Okay, let's see if Marina can help us. You're looking at me because I'm talking to you. So if
If
you weren't
talking to me,
yes.
I didn't look at you.
Ooh, we need a conditional there.
I wouldn't look at you.
I wouldn't be looking at you. I wouldn't be
Okay,
looking at
that's
you.
good.
So if you weren't talking to me, I wouldn't be looking at you. If you weren't talking to me, I wouldn't be looking at you. Repeat. Very good. Okay, repeat.
Yeah. If you weren't talking to me, I wouldn't be looking at you.
Very good. Looking at you, at you. Very good. Okay, next one. Ronald is fat because he eats too much. Ronald's fat because he eats too much. A ver. Okay, so if
If
Ronald
didn't eat too much,
So much.
he wouldn't be fat.
very good, repeat.
If Ronald didn't eat so much, he wouldn't be fat.
Perfect. Okay, so if Ronald didn't eat so much, he wouldn't be fat. Repeat. Very good. Okay, the next one. You're here because you want to learn English. You're here because you want to learn English. A ver. Okay, not bad. You're here because you want to learn English, Marina.
If you didn't want to learn English, you wouldn't be here.
Okay, so
If I didn't want to learn English, I wouldn't be here.
Repeat.
If I didn't want to learn English, I wouldn't be here.
Good. If I didn't want to learn English, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't want to learn English, I wouldn't be here. Let's do another one. You're doing very well. Okay. You're listening to me because I'm your teacher. You're listening to me because I'm your teacher. Very good, Marina. If
you weren't my teachers,
yes,
if you weren't my
teacher,
teacher, I wouldn't be listening to you.
is that true?
Yes.
Ay, Dios mío. Okay, repeat one more time.
If you weren't my teacher, I wouldn't be listening to you.
Good. If you weren't my teacher, I wouldn't be listening to you. Don't worry, I'm not taking offense to this.
No, it's a joke.
It's a joke. The next one. Okay, Pau Gasol is famous because he plays basketball. Pau Gasol is famous because he plays basketball. So if
If he didn't play basketball,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be famous.
good. If Pau Gasol didn't play basketball, he wouldn't be famous. Repeat.
If he didn't play basketball, he wouldn't be famous.
Very good. And now with a nombre propio.
If Pau Gasol didn't play basketball,
Yes.
he wouldn't be famous.
Okay, very good. One more time.
If Pau Gasol didn't play basketball, he wouldn't be famous.
Very good. Famous. Famous, not famous or whatever. Famous, famous, famous. Okay, so if Pau Gasol didn't play basketball, he wouldn't be famous. Repeat. Very good. Famous, famous. You said it very well. Okay, the next one. The sun isn't shining because it's a cloudy day. The sun isn't shining because it's a cloudy day. So if... Very good. So the sun isn't shining because it's a cloudy day. So if
it were a cloudy day,
Or
the
if-
sun wouldn't be shining.
no, if the sun was shining, if the sun were shining,
it wouldn't be a cloudy day.
it wouldn't be a cloudy day.
Yes.
Of course. Repeat one more time.
If the sun were shining, it wouldn't be a cloudy day.
Good. If the sun were shining, if the sun was shining, se dice, pero es más correcto were. If the sun were shining, it wouldn't be a cloudy day, obviamente. The next one. They get tired because they don't get enough sleep. A ver. Okay, they get tired because they don't get enough sleep, or they don't sleep enough, mejor, yeah? So, if
they slept enough,
yes,
they wouldn't be tired.
well, they wouldn't get tired.
They
Repeat.
wouldn't. If they slept enough, they wouldn't get tired.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Marina. Thank you very much at home. Keep practicing these second conditionals because they're a bit difficult, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, we have finished class number 175. So we have exactly 20 classes left, 4 weeks. That's not much time, but it's 1/9, una novena parte, un noveno, 1/9 of the course. So it's an important ninth. It's the last ninth. It's the home stretch. Yes, the last 9 yards. It's the last part of the course, which is probably the most important from the point of view of stamina, endurance, aguante, resistencia. You have to resist. You have to continue. You have to maintain your desire to benefit from this course. You need to continue trying to take advantage of every minute of the class. Concentrating, but not getting tense. Nada de angustias. Tranquilo, pero entregado. Okay? See you tomorrow.